What's up, replayers? Welcome to the room. Welcome to the room. We are live. Welcome, welcome. Spencer, Cool J, how are you? San Diego, Alran, how are you? Eddie, what's up? What up, guys? What up, what up? Thank you, thank you. Appreciate that, guys. Guys, Prime is long. From 73. I tried to hop online and my thing froze, but we just got this pop. Thank you for the invites, guys. Thank you for the invites. So, we had early morning hours. A bit crazy, guys. But I made some updates. I'm still making updates to the payment form for you guys. You will be hearing from me within the next few hours personally. So this way I can personally walk you through the sign-up process. Man, we just got this pop. Yes, Alron, we're long. We're up 20 pips right now because we went long at 73. I tried to hop on quicker, but I could not. Yes. Thank you for the invites, guys. I appreciate them. Excellent. Mason, I did not get your confirmation sign-up. You said you got through the sign-up process. For you guys out there that were having trouble with the sign-up page, my apologies. There was trouble processing any progress. Oh, I think you just emailed me. No worries, Eddie, no worries. Ah, okay. Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out. There's a couple issues with the international orders, and now that I see that Discover was also an issue, so I'm going through everybody's issues, and we're going to get them taken care of one by one, but it's not you guys, it's the order form. For some reason, there was a glitch in the order form on international orders and on Discover card orders. Yes, I got it. Got your email. It's not going to enter and exit for you. It's not going to access your account. It's going to send you alerts on when to enter and exit. That would represent an entirely new conundrum. There's no way that you guys could give me permission to enter and exit, positions on your account automatically. Does it send stop loss? There's going to be a discussion on the back end for the members. I'm going to have a video on how to determine the stop loss. Yes, I saw it. Yeah, there's only so many accounts that you could trade manually for another person before it just gets out of hand. When it comes to the automation of it, unfortunately, most brokers do not allow automated entry across several accounts. In that case, you would have to become an investment advisor and pool the accounts. So, yeah, I know, buddy. Mason hitting it up. So, guys, I just wanted to pop online here and let you guys know, you know, we had some issues this morning where the 40-minute chart seemed like it moved against us. And we ended up taking a stop loss, which fucking baffled me because, you know, we've never had to do that before. So I had to go through the code and see exactly why that issue happened. And as of right now, what it seems to be is that in times where there's excess liquidity, the 40-minute chart is not reliable in terms of determining a turn. We have to really focus on the 1-hour chart for those turns. And you can see that we're still in that same range, the same price range. Are you crazy? Yeah, we're crazy, man. We're crazy enough to beat the market every single day. Gotta be crazy to do that. Yeah, there's always room for improvement. I mean, you know, if you're complaining, you know, my complaint is that, you know, we lost 15 pips, but we were up 93 pips up to that point. A lot of people would say, what are you doing? I still have to make changes to the order form. I'm going to email you guys that did not get in and let you know when it's all good to try and sign up again. My server technician is under a heavy load right now. Unfortunately, I'm not the only one who's launching this week in terms of his clients. So we're dealing with a bunch of launches this week simultaneously, at least in his case. So he's been a little bit late in getting to my customer service emails, but we'll get it straightened out, don't worry. Yeah, I'm going to email you guys directly, the ones that did not get in yet. I'll email you all directly and let you know when to head over to the sign-up form. Sound cool? And the alerts will start going out this afternoon. Cool, cool, cool. Very cool, very cool. So what's popping, guys? Who's in any positions? Hopefully my account will be unlocked by tomorrow morning. Oh, your brokerage account? Yeah, I hear you. Sometimes there's just technical difficulty. Spencer, didn't you jump in on our trades? We've been making winning trades left and right. Justin, what's up, buddy? Long at 1386. Cool. Cool, Cool J. I like it. I like it. I like it. What's up, homie? Good afternoon. East Coast is in the house. Okay, okay. Yeah, this candle popped fast, man. As soon as Prime went long, I hopped on the broadcast, and by the time everybody got in the room, we were already 20 pips up, and it was like, boom. You know, so the real-time alerts will definitely put us in a better spot. Yeah. Are you guys reaching out to me on Twitter? You guys can reach me all over social with the moniker Fit Businessman. Target 1398 or 1415. Or wait for alert. Yeah, that's a good question. Good question. 1415 might be a little ambitious, but what you got to look at is we've been trading in this range from 1370-ish. All right, from the 1370 to around 1395 for quite a while. Turkish music. This is trap. If it sounds Turkish, that's cool. I'm down. I'm down with all the Turkish music. So what we're looking for is we're looking for this price to break through the 1395 level. And it may not do it on this particular candle here. But as long as Prime stays long, we just stay long. So we wait on the algorithm to, give us the out, so to speak. But I told you guys, right? I told you guys that on the daily, earlier this morning, Prime had gone south on the daily. Alright? So we're watching this. Today's intraday prices very closely because we know that the downside gate has been opened, so to speak. The Kraken has been released, so to speak. The Kraken has been released. Dropping into fist bump. I like it, Winery. Money does not sleep. Man, let me tell you, money doesn't sleep. Money doesn't sleep. There is a lack of the Z's if you want to achieve the G's. Do you all know what I'm saying? If you want to achieve the Z's, you might have to let go of the Z's. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Something I've noticed. The crypto market. Yeah, the sideways movement has been contained in this Fibonacci retracement level since last Friday. Adrian, I got your email. Thank you for reaching out. I will get back to you. Yeah. Well, guys, that's what this whole process is about, right? This whole process is about what I like to refer to as autonomy, achieving autonomy, all right? For everybody's dreams out there, for everybody's dreams and goals, there exists a dollar amount that will let you live comfortably and let you achieve those dreams and goals. All right? Now, you may not know what that dollar amount is yet, but for most people, it's going to cover living expenses, travel expenses, investment, and what I like to call FU money. So the point of that is that for most people, achieving a certain number goal is not necessarily the goal, right? For most people, it's more about the autonomy. It's about being able to do certain things. And being able to do certain things like walk down to a car dealership and buy an exotic car. All right? Obviously not in cash, because if you have that much money, you're not going to buy cars in cash like that. You're going to realize that there's better ways to do it. But having the ability to do so is what most people are after. The ability to do that. The ability to drop everything and go on vacation. The ability to invest when risk allows for the proper investment. Yes, Mason, we've been long since 1372-ish when the candle opened. However, guys, realize that we are in the midst of 2 Fibonacci levels and three SIG levels. You see how these levels are just containing the price. They're just, essentially there's price compression going on here, all right? And at some point, there will be a pop. The question is as to the direction of the pop. Now we know that the daily is fired off south. So if we take long positions intraday right now, it's not to say that they won't work out, all right? But it is to say that you do not want to fall asleep on a long position today, okay? If we take a long position, we have to do so in the back of our mind knowing that the daily has fired off short and that the okay to break through the bottom of this fib retracement level from 2 Fridays ago has been opened. Make sense? So we always keep that daily, the daily directional move from prime in the back of our minds whenever we take a position, because that's essentially the trend. That's the long-term trend for the day. And so if we're going to play the intraday market, number one, we don't carry positions over from one day to the other. It's too risky right now. And number two, the entry, we have to be careful with the entry and know what the direction of the daily is at all times. So what has been the case though is that when we start writing up to say this 1390, 1388 SIG level right here, okay? We have to kind of say there's a very high chance that price will be contained and reversed down to this area here where the fib level is at 1375-ish, around here. If it's one thing that's rang true, is that when price exits the SIG levels, they tend to retrace. The fib levels are tend to be used as an area of price reversal, whereas when a price goes through a SIG level, it tends to retrace. And we can see that on the charts. Alrighty, so for you guys that are in the room right now, just to let you know, if you came in after I had announced it, I'm working on the coding of the payment processing page to allow for international orders. And also I've got to see about, for Mason, the Discover card. So if you guys are international or Discover card, hold off on trying to go through the payment processing page for a little bit longer. I've got to take care of that today for you guys. and I'll email you one by one to see if we can get the onboarding process and get your membership in play. Sound good? Sound good? And then also, guys, what we tend to see, awesome. What we also tend to see is that when price goes up against the SIG level, it tends to be very stubborn and just kind of hover there. That is, until there's the next price move, and the next price move tends to be significant. So what we're essentially doing is we're getting an idea of how this Euro USD cross is behaving. You know, we know that the SIG levels tend to be an area where the bid and ask are filled up, and there's a lot of fighting over the price. And just to let you guys know, if you're regulars in here, if you get booted out because of connectivity or you leave the room, every time you come back into the room, you can share with your scope followers. So it used to be like once you were in the room, you could share with your scope followers once, and then it wouldn't allow you to do it again. But just keep in mind that every time that you guys pop in the room, you actually can do it multiple times. So every time you pop back in the room, you can share with your followers on Periscope again. And not that I'm saying that you should do it if you're getting booted constantly, because your followers might find that a little bit annoying. But on the other half of that, I can't see why your followers would find making money annoying. Call me crazy. Call me crazy. Call me crazy. So that's the other side of that. Obviously, if people are following you, they value your recommendations. So I appreciate being part of that for you guys that have been sharing and building up the army of pip killers. Army of pip killers. It's so funny how as of late when I jump on here, the price move literally happens within seconds of me jumping on here. I mean, within seconds. Sometimes as I'm jumping on, the price is in play. And then once I'm here, the price just hovers, and it's like, okay, come on now. Wake up, candlestick boner. Come on now. Ah. Let me tell you guys, it is so funny. Yeah. Well, I keep getting these Viagra commercials on YouTube. And they're so hilarious because the woman that's in the commercial is like extremely corny. And I don't know if they did it that way on purpose. But it's hilarious when we're actually in the room watching candles. And then all of a sudden the Viagra commercial comes on. If your candle is extended for more than 4 hours, contact your doctor immediately. Bozy, what's up? What's good, man? Max, welcome to the room. Welcome to the room. Litz Bassam, welcome to the room. If you guys are new to the room, my name is Jay Salvati. I am a Forex trader, algorithm designer, technology investor. What we're watching is my infamous algorithm FX Prime surgically remove pips from the market. We're watching the Euro USD cross on the 1 hour chart. Lamelli, how are you? Welcome to the room. Today marks the release of the FX Prime beta membership. If you guys are interested in getting alerts for both longs and shorts of when the algorithm takes long and short positions delivered to your cell phone, timely and with expertise, you can email me, info@fitbusinessman.com. Cool. Sounds good. Yep, I got your email earlier this morning. Unless you sent another one, then that one will show up shortly. But if you're interested in that, you can email me, info@fitbusinessman.com. It is invitation only. It's not yet been advertised to the public. It's only been talked about on the scopes. And the onboarding process is happening this entire week. I'm going to get everybody set up on the alerts. Ariel, how are you? How are you? How are you? So, just an update, guys. Right now, I'm working on the payment processing system, and the alerts should be going out later on this afternoon. What's up? Yeah, Bozy, if you want to get involved, just send me an email. If someone can post my email, info@fitbusinessman.com. Just tell me your Periscope username, your first and last name, and a brief introduction about your trading history. Yes, Ariel, it's in the motion right now. It's in the motion right now. There's some coding things that had to be fixed, especially with the international orders. Thanks, Eddie. But I will email you. Yes, thank you, guys. For you guys that try to process your payment and the transaction did not work out, we're working on that right now. Thank you, Ariel. Hi, Hitsay. The first thing is to follow along. I would pop into the scopes. Okay. You also want to make sure that you have a very basic understanding of what's happening in Forex. You can get a very basic knowledge through babypips.com. They have a little school for Forex. Pairs trading versus stat arb. A lot of people use them interchangeably. They associate them together, but stat arb encompasses a lot more than just pairs trading. But a lot of people that pairs trade call it stat arb. But stat arb has included a lot more since then. Since the days where the famous card player, Mr. Thorpe, started killing the markets with pairs trading. Right out by you too, Winery. Newport, California was where his hedge fund was based. 35% returns for like 20 years. He still lives in Newport. But yeah, everything now is statistical arb almost. Some adaptation. Telegram, crypto. Yeah, I almost signed up for Telegram, but I just got too much going on right now to actually... I went to the page, I just can't really get that under my belt right now. I got so many applications going on. I need an application vacation. Haha, I like that. I need an application vacation. No, it looks good. I like it. Yeah, I saw that aspect of it. I'll probably get it. I got a bunch of stuff to do with the launch this week, so it's not going to happen anytime this week. You know, I like to read about the application. I did check out the page, though. It looks cool. Alright, so we broke through this 90 level. We'll see if the 95 can get broken in the next 15 minutes. Oh, there's one playing right now? DJ Snake and Little John. Turned down for what? Price down, pick up. I like that. Chosen, what up? Yeah, cool. I'd like to check it out. So just giving you guys an update. I'm working on the payment processing page for international orders and Discover card orders specifically. And the alert system is being worked on as we speak. I apologize for the slowness because my server tech has multiple sites that are launching this week. Did not know about that. But things are coming along good. So what do I email you? Alright. You're just going to email me your Periscope username, your first and last name, and just like a one-paragraph summary of your trading experience and where you lie in that process. Because that's going to help me when I make all the educational stuff for the background as members. If I know where all you guys are starting from, thanks, bud. I'll be better able to make the educational videos for you guys because I'll know exactly what people need help with specifically. Sound good? Sound good? Sounds good, Eddie. I'm gonna actually do a video on very basic technical analysis. Yes. Yes, MGS. You did. All of you guys that popped back in the room, if we could get an invite, that would be great. Great, great, great. We got to get pumped up, guys. We got to get pumped up. You know, I want the morale in this room to be excited, purpose-driven, focused. Thank you for the invites. Thank you for the hearts. No problem, Hitsate. What you can do is, if you're interested in getting alerts from my algorithm of when to go long and when to go short, you can email me, info@fitbusinessman.com. Give me a small introduction. Let me know your Periscope username so I know that, we spoke on Periscope. Your first and last name, and I'll send you out information. And if you would like to hop along and get the alerts as the algorithm goes long and short, then we can make that happen. But it's invitation only. I'm not letting a lot of people into the program, especially since right now I want everything to be perfectly automated. Yeah, it signals, but it's gonna show up on your phone. No problem, no problem. It's gonna show up on your phone, and it's gonna tell you, Prime went long at such and such level. And you can choose whether or not to hop in the trade. So you don't have to take every trade. Although the morning trades have been really, really volatile and really, really good. From like 2 a.m. onward. Code, we've been long since 74. And this SIG level at 88 is being very, very stubborn. Early bird does get the worm, in this case, 100%. 100%. I've completely adjusted my sleeping to accommodate for the moves in the euro, just because, for the next few months, I told you guys that there's going to be significant moves in the euro, guys. We don't know how Brexit is going to affect the euro. But I'm forecasting some massive candlestick boners in the next few months. Just saying. Just saying. 50 pip candles will not be too uncommon for the next few months. And I want to be taking those 50 pip candles. Man, this level just, woo. I'm absolutely sure there is a deeper analysis to be found in the SIG levels. And when I do find it, it's going to mean even more trouble for the markets than we're already presenting. When I do find it, I will own it. When I do find it, I will own it. Alrighty. Continuity and price stubbornness is just quite apparent. Quite apparent. But as we know, stuff can just pop. As we know, stuff can just pop. So, guys, we also keep in mind, it's 2:52 p.m. That means that the next candle is forming in approximately 8 minutes. The SIG levels form across all of the time series, and that's where they differ, guys. The SIG levels are not based upon a single time series, and that's where they differ. That's why they're very strong. SIG levels go across multiple time series, guys. And that's what separates them from either normal price levels or pivot points or things of that nature. Because the SIG level is actually marking the area where bid and ask are being hit and targeted by the order flow. If that makes sense. So it's basically a way to reverse engineer who is coming into the market at those levels. What do you mean, the daily high and the daily low? I don't necessarily use the pivot points because they tend to not really work. Alright, we get some movement finally. There are some trading systems that use the daily pivots as like trend identification. But that doesn't work for us because, you know, we're not trying to get the trend. The market is really volatile. There's a lot of movement missed if we just try to follow a trend. I want to see this candlestick blow through this 1400 level, man. I just want to see it blow right through it. Welcome to the room, new people. We are trading the Euro USD. We are currently long. Remember I told you guys we usually get 3 to 4 candles of sideways movement? Well, we're on, technically speaking, from the reversal at the bottom of the candle. We've now got 4 candles of compression. So this next candle that comes in 3 minutes at 3 o'clock should be interesting. Should be interesting. We'll see if the trend, so to speak, of popping through on the fourth or fifth candle remains. If we can get a nice 30 pip pop up to 14.15, that would be great. Yeah, I'm agnostic in terms of my my approach because I just let the algorithm do it. Franco, what's up? But it's pretty amazing, guys, how well the Fibonacci retracement from 2 weeks ago is still holding. Yeah, Ash, we're still long. You know, we got in at 1372, so, you know, I'm not worried about if a small reversal takes place. I'm not, or a retracement. I'm not worried about that. But I'd like to see this 1400 level fall, this fib at 1398. Nice. Good for you, buddy. Good for you. I'd like to see this level fall, you know, specifically because there's this trend of 4 candles being the confining factor. And then on the 5th candle, which is about to come in less than a minute, we may get a nice pop here. And I'd like to see that. I'd like to see that the market dynamics are basically allowing repetitive trends, repetitive patterns to take place. All right. Quite normal for the first few ticks. To show some back and forth price movement. So now the pattern is that we tend to pop on this 5th candle. And if we pop, our exit is where everybody else's exit is at, which is at 14.15, which means that you may want to put an exit at 14.12. Courtney, how are you? Welcome to the Pip Onslaught. We take Pips daily from the currency markets. Yes, we do. Stubborn price movement. Now, even if this does pop, guys, remember in the back of our minds, we know that the daily is short. The daily is short. Many people, if this pops, they're not going to be holding this for a long run. Okay? So we got to know that ahead of time. Yeah. Always keep the daily, you know, when Prime fires off a daily long or a daily short, it tends to be very forecasting in nature of the next few days. It hasn't been this last week because we've been trading in this range from, you know, the Fibonacci's. Just Fibonacci's and sig levels back and forth containing the price. $13.95, showing promise as a sig level. So basically, as the ticks come in, the algorithm is determining on a tick-by-tick basis where the strength is. And eventually, one takes over, and then we see the movement. So we may be switching positions here and going reverse. That would be the case. Unless prime fires off long, we would go short here. And we may reverse several times, guys. So what we do essentially is if we get into a sig level, which prime is forming another sig level here at 13.95, we take the short. If it goes long again, we take the long. We sacrifice the pips at these critical turning points to take the 10 or 20 or 30 pip candle that follows, okay? So right now, if you guys are long, I'd be out. We switch it up. We go short. It's okay if we switch it up a few times, because what ends up happening is whichever price movement that takes over from this point tends to be a significant candle. So you see, if we were short at 13.95, now we would go long again, 13.96. We lose the spread, but at the same time, we're not making the critical mistake that all traders make, which is watching a price go against them. That's where traders rack up their losses. When a trader is stuck watching a price go against them, that's where the 10 and 20 and 30 pip losses come from. You guys understand that? And so if we eliminate the most critical mistake that traders make, we ourselves align for the profits. Because we're not going to make that mistake of watching the price go against us. It's the worst mistake a trader can make. So prime is long again at 13.95. Now short. You see how important these levels are now, right? Take note of how many levels of price action exist in this little cluster. That's constraining the price. And what that means is that when price does break out of this little area of multiple Sig and Fibonacci levels, it's going to be dramatic. Dramatic. So now you guys see why this is a stubborn level, man. Stubborn level. Amazing. So guys, I do appreciate the follows across all the social networks. My screen name across all social networks is Fit Businessman. Fit Businessman. On Instagram, Twitter, of course, Periscope, and Snapchat. Those are the main guys. And of course, Facebook, but I've been kind of absent on Facebook because there's too much other stuff going on. It's a little bit too distracting. All right, guys. At this point, Frankie, what's up? Thank you for joining the room. At this point, I'm going to go flat just because I have to take care of some obligations with the back end and getting some guys customer service, right? So if you guys have open positions, the de-risk trade right now is just to exit $13.95. Jeez, think someone heard me. That was Mason taking his exit right there. Alright, so I will jump on at a later time, guys. I want to take care of all this stuff on the back end. You saw that? That blip when it lowered a few pips, that was Mason exiting his entire fund. Yeah, I mean, we have an hour more for New York to stay open. Yeah, Adrian, I'm going to go take care of some emails right now. I have a plethora of emails to take care of, so just give me a little bit of time to take care of everything. And, you know, what we could expect between now and 8 p.m. tonight, or rather 6 p.m. tonight, is for there to be relative quietness. Yeah, no worries. I'm just in a place where I want to take care of everything and get everybody onboarded and get the text messaging system completely, free of bugs. I don't like technology snafus, especially when I'm in technology myself. So when stuff doesn't work, I jump on it quickly. All right, guys. So I will see you for tonight's session. Between now and then, I'm going to be emailing you guys. So you'll be hearing from me. Ciao, ciao. See ya.